Hi everybody, this is Lisa, and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour, we're going to be having an English speaking class. And for tonight, I thought we would go around the globe and talk about some traveling and countries and the different names of countries in English, and just be able to describe locations of places and things like that. And maybe if people have been to other countries, we can talk about that too. So we have a little bit of a topic, which is geography and travel and maps, and we can go from there. So we'll see who shows up. Hi there, Aisha. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm doing well, thank you. And I just want to remind everybody that if you do have a Verbling premium membership and you have a reservation, you can get the reservation now by clicking on the blue button. And then if you do not have a reservation, you can wait until the first 2 minutes. And if there's still room in the class, then you will be able to click on the green Join Class button. And then at that time, we will fill up our Google Hangouts, hopefully, and we'll have everybody in the class and we can get started. So, hi there, Samuel. How are you?
Hi, fine.
Hi. Great. So, is it Samuel or Samuel?
I prefer the English version.
Okay, Samuel.
Yes.
Sam or Stammy. Okay, great. My brother's son, so my nephew, is named Samuel. So,
Okay.
yes. Okay, wonderful. Welcome. And Abdil, how are you doing? Adbil. Sorry.
Hi, I'm doing great.
Great. Wonderful. Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, no.
Been busy?
Yeah, I've been very, very busy.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to enter to the Verbling.
Yeah. Yeah, I know life is pretty busy for a lot of people these days. I don't have time to take any Spanish classes. I want to take some Verbling Spanish classes, but I don't seem to find the time. So I hear Paulino or some other teachers now and then when I'm preparing for class, but it's hard to find the time. Well, welcome everybody. Looks like we're probably full, or maybe we have one more space, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 people, and if you want to join, just click on the Join Class button, and Yada's coming in and out, so hopefully you can get your connection to stay so we can have you in the class. So tonight I thought something different. I thought it would be fun to look at some maps and just talk about different parts of the world. We can, maybe some of you don't know all the different countries' names in English. We can talk about that. We can also talk about traveling, whether we've been to some of these countries. Maybe we can also practice talking about things in their locations, where they are in relationship to other places. For example, where is Saudi Arabia in relationship to Iraq or Turkey or something like that. So we can practice how we talk about neighboring countries, north, south, east, west, things like that. Since this is an English speaking practice class, we get lots of different opportunities to learn new vocabulary or practice vocabulary that you already know. So first of all, I just want to introduce myself to everybody, and then I want you to introduce yourselves. Just you can do it quickly, your name and where you live, and then we'll get started. I also want to make sure everybody knows how to work your microphone. So looks like we're pretty good right now. There's no noise in the classroom. You can leave your microphone muted, and that way we won't hear any background noise. And then when it's your turn to talk, you just click on the icon. It's up above your Verbling window. It's also down below here in your picture, your video. So there's different places where you can turn it on and turn it off. If it's red, it's off, and we can't hear you. Make sure you turn it on before you speak so we can hear. Okay, so my name is Lisa, and I live in Washington, state in the United States. I forgot to get a map of the United States. I gotta go find one. But anyways, I'm one of the many Verbling teachers here. So as you can hear, my accent is American. I'm originally born and raised in California. So I have a little bit of a West Coast accent, perhaps. Very different than if I were to come from the South or the eastern part of the United States. Yeah, but I live in Washington State right now, which is on the West Coast. Okay, Adbil, how are you? Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Sure. My name is Adbil, and I'm from Mexico.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, north of the Mexico.
Northern part of Mexico. Okay. What state?
It's a state called Sonora.
Sonora. Okay. So it's kind of you have a lot of desert there, don't you? In Sonora?
Yeah, it's desert. We have border with Arizona and part of California.
Yeah. In Sonora, do you have like lots of canyons? Is that Adbil?
No, not too
Oh, okay.
much.
I was just in Utah, in the desert of Utah, and there were a lot. We went down a river called the San Juan River, part of the Colorado River, and we went through a lot of canyons, but I don't know if it's like that all the way down through Mexico, because it's like that in Utah and Arizona, of course, the Grand Canyon. But I heard that in Mexico there's some pretty big canyons too, but maybe not Sonora. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
And Aisha, how about you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, my name is Aisha. I'm from
Hi.
Montreal.
Okay, Aisha from Canada, Montreal. All right, good. Okay, and we have Haneen. Hi, Haneen.
Hi,
How are you
how are
doing?
you? I'm fine. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's 9 o'clock my time, so I'm kind of starting to wind down my day. We say winding. I'm winding down. After I teach this class, I'll probably check Facebook and then go to bed. What time is it where you are?
The time is let me see. It's 5 a.m.
Oh man, you guys get up early.
No, I didn't sleep.
You didn't go to bed yet?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. Aisha, compared to Haneen, I go to sleep very early. But Haneen, you probably don't have kids, right?
No, I'm not married.
No, so you have a more free life. Okay. So, Haneen, remind us, what country are you in?
I'm from Libya.
Libya. Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's see. Jeffrey, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Teacher, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And tell everybody where you're from.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jeffrey. I'm from Indonesia.
Okay, and what time is it in Indonesia right now?
11:08 a.m.
A.M. in the morning?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
morning.
Okay, great. And Leonardo, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine.
Good. Thanks. And where are you from, Leonardo?
Mexico City.
Mexico City. Okay, great.
Yes, it's the same time, but by the afternoon.
Yeah.
11. Yes.
Wait, what time is it?
And 11.
11
PM.
o'clock? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The sometime the past.
Yeah.
Past by the afternoon. PM.
Right, yeah. PM. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I don't know.
Samir, how are you doing? Whoops. Let's keep it going.
Yes, fine.
Okay, let's see. I skipped Luis. Sorry. Let me go back to Luis Antonio. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Tell everybody where
My,
you're from.
my name is Luis Antonio. I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo City, in São Paulo State.
Wow, great. Samir, how are you doing?
You skip another one.
No, you're next, Samuel.
Okay, sorry. So
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
Samuel. I
Samuel.
live in Guadeloupe, a French Caribbean island. Yes.
Where is Guadeloupe?
Guadeloupe is next to Santo Domingo.
Oh, okay. I'll have to find another map so we can talk about where you live too.
Yes.
Okay, great. Samir, are you there?
Yes,
No,
yes.
Hold on, I'm trying. The person right next to you is Samir.
Not Samuel.
Yeah, not Samuel. Samir.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes.
How are you? I'm fine.
Good.
My name's Samir.
Samir.
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Okay. And what time is it there? Is it 6 a.m. or
7 a.m.
7 a.m.? Oh, okay. All right.
For me, it's midnight.
Oh, midnight for you. Okay, so you're a couple hours ahead of me.
Yes.
And Yada, you're back.
Yes, Lisa. I'm happy to be here again.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Good to have you back here. Okay, so I thought we would just start with reading some maps, and I guess because we have a couple of people from the Middle East, why don't we start with the Middle East? Let's see. Hold on here. Let me make sure Saudi Arabia. Okay, here we go. So in English, here, I'm going to put the link here. You guys can go to the link yourself to look at the map on your own computer, but I'm also going to put it in the screen share so we can just look at this picture of this map. Okay, so in English, this is the part of the world that we call the Middle East. So whenever you are reading the news in English or listening to the news in English, and they're talking about what's going on in the Middle East, these are the main countries that they are talking about. Of course, I don't know everything about the Middle East, not very much actually, but I'm learning more. But a lot of these countries are Arabic countries, Islamic countries, and they speak different dialects of Arabic. Usually, sometimes in this class we have Ghassan, so he's always very helpful in explaining some of the history about the different countries in the Middle East. He lives in Iraq, and he's from Iran, I think, originally. And Samir.
Yes.
So did you? No, not Samuel. Samir.
Sorry.
No problem. Samir, did you say you live in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
What part do you live in? Do you live in the north, south, east, or west part of Saudi Arabia?
I live in the east coast of Saudi Arabia, the city named Jeddah.
Sorry, say it again.
The city named Jeddah.
Okay, and which part is it in?
It is east coast of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, the east? Do you live by the Persian Gulf?
No, the east, the west.
Oh, the west. Okay, so the west is near the Red Sea?
Near the Red Sea, yes.
Okay, so how far is it from where you live to the Red Sea? Samir?
Can you repeat, please? I can't hear you.
Yes. How long does it take you to get from your house to the Red Sea? How far is it?
It is about 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's close.
It is by to sea.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
So, can you swim in the Red Sea?
Yes, you can. You can swim.
Do you go
But
to
for
the
me,
yeah?
huh?
Do you
For
go
me,
to the
I go to the beach, yes, but not. I'm not good in swimming.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And Samir, have you been to other countries in the Middle East nearby?
Yes, I have been in Egypt
Uh-huh.
before 2 years. I have
Yeah.
been in Cairo.
In Cairo. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I
Did you,
think it is interesting. It is interesting the city.
yeah. Have
They
you
have pyramids.
Yeah, did you see the pyramids?
Yes, I see it. It is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, usually or sometimes we have some students also from Turkey, but I don't think anybody said they're from Turkey in the class tonight. But that's another place up there that has the Mediterranean Sea, and there's lots of. I keep hearing about Antalya, so people say it's a wonderful place. Has anybody else in this class? Have any of you guys ever been to any other countries in the Middle East? Haneen, you're probably the closest in Libya. Have you been to the other Middle Eastern countries?
Mm, no.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, so just for some practice, oh, Yada, not yet, huh? Do you want to go to the Middle East? Yada?
Yes, I want to know Egypt.
Oh, you want to go to Egypt? Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yes. But maybe someday
Sure. Why not?
when my children grown, when my children grown.
When you're free and you have more time and more money, huh?
Because right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend it to visit Egypt. It is
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The people of Egypt, the
Someday.
Egyptian people, they are friendly.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we have, I have students who are here on Verbling that are living in Egypt, a few from Cairo. They said Cairo is actually quite a big city, kind of like Sao Paulo.
Yes, it's very
pretty big.
crowded.
Yeah, very crowded. Yeah.
Yes.
Luis Antonio, you're from Sao Paulo, and I heard that you have about 20 million people in Sao Paulo. Is that true?
Almost true.
Okay.
About 14 million people in
14? Okay.
14 million.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. Cairo has similar population in terms of how many people there are. So it's a very, very populated country. I mean, city, Cairo. Okay, let's see. A couple of other things. Let's see, in just reading the map, who can tell me what country is just right north of Georgia? Do you guys see Georgia there? What country is north of Georgia?
Russia?
Yeah, Russia. Yeah, you guys probably remember or know that Russia used to be the Soviet Union. In English, we call it the Soviet Union, or but now they have all different countries. So now they have different names, like Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, and all those other smaller countries that used to be part of the Soviet Union.
That's
Yeah, Yada?
That's names are very hard to remember.
Yeah, yeah.
It's whether Soviet Union.
So, yeah, Soviet Union, that was easier. Just one name.
Yeah.
Well, and also for people who aren't like me, I'm not very familiar with the history of those countries, so sometimes I don't necessarily know exactly the culture that each one has. So I just think of them all as kind of like Russian, but I don't think they are. They don't consider themselves to be Russian. So, it's different. Yeah. So, okay, you guys probably also know what's just right, or like should say, what is that? East. What's east of Iran? Oh, here comes Ghassan. He can tell us about the Middle East. What country is just east of Iran? You can just shout it out.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan. So that's how we say that. Afghanistan, and just south of Afghanistan is Pakistan. And some other. Hi, Ghassan. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you.
Hey, we're just looking at some maps, and we just started with the Middle East. So
Sorry, I got the problem again.
your microphone's a little bit scratchy. Can't hear you very well. But Ghassan's living in Baghdad, so everybody can probably see right there in the middle of Iraq. That's where Ghassan is living. It looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with his microphone, and so he just dropped out. Okay, what's one more thing on this map, and then we can go to some other maps. I want to go to a bunch of different maps of different parts of the world. But what is the biggest river that is very popular in Egypt? It's on this map, and we're just doing this to practice English. So I want you guys to know how to say things in English. So what is the name of the river in Egypt that is very popular?
Nile.
Yeah, everybody can say it. The Nile.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Yeah. Yada, what do you call it in Spanish? The Nile River.
Rio Nilo.
Rio Nilo?
Sorry?
Yeah. Well, Adbil's told
in
us.
Spanish, it's Rio Nilo.
Nilo. Okay, Rio Nilo. Okay, great. All right, so we got the Nile River in Egypt, and it also goes down through Sudan. So yeah, pretty much if you're ever listening to CNN or reading and you're learning about the Middle East, these are the most popular countries where a lot of things are happening right now. Egypt, of course, they're having a lot of political stuff, and Sudan, Iraq, Iran, of course. The United States always is having stuff, of course, because of the Iraq War, and also because of oil in the Persian Gulf and things like that. So if you are interested in reading about the Middle East, it's a good practice for you to just go to the New York Times or to the BBC websites or something, and there's always information in the international section about the Middle East and what's going on in some of these different countries. Some get a lot more airplay than others, of course. A lot of stuff in the news about Iraq, or at least in American news, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, places like that. All right, let's go to another map. Let's see, where should we go next? Let's go to Africa. I will give you guys the link, so if you want to open it up on your own, you can click on that link. You can also make it a little bigger if you just click on the picture there. Then it gets bigger for you so you can see it better. So Africa, as you guys know, has lots of different countries. Haneen, tell us a little bit about Libya.
Yes.
Yes. So in Libya, do you speak Arabic?
Yes.
And is it the same Arabic that they speak in Egypt?
No, the accent is different.
Okay. So is it like English from Americans and then also English from British people? Like we speak English, but our accents are different? Is it like that?
No, it's very different, and some words some words they say it different, not like us. But it's the same. It's the same meaning. It has the same meaning. We can't understand them.
You can understand them.
I think the Egyptian accent it is more popular in Arabic.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Arabic they know Egyptian accent.
That's interesting. So if a person was to want to learn Arabic, would
It
they
is easy.
learn the Egyptian Arabic or?
Yes, Egyptian Arabic it is easy to learn.
Oh, it's easy to learn? Oh, really? Okay.
But I think Egyptian. No, I don't think it's easy.
It is easy to the Saudi or to the I think I don't know. It's correct.
Not for
The
Hanin.
Egyptian people have a special accent. If they learn English, you can if they, for example, speak English beside you,
Yeah.
you know directly that that person is Egyptian from the accent.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
If he speak English, not speak Arabic, not speak Egyptian,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you guess he's Egyptian.
Yeah.
Because the accent not different. For example, I'm Libyan.
Uh-huh.
Some people can't guess I'm Libyan, but they can guess I'm Arabic, I
I
think.
see. Oh, okay. You mean like like I would guess that you're Arabic, for example.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's hard depending. Sometimes it's easier. I mean, definitely just like you could probably hear an American who's trying to speak Arabic, you would know that they're probably American, or an English speaker if they're trying to learn Arabic. So, Hanin, have you traveled to any other countries that are bordering Libya, like Egypt or Sudan or Chad or Niger, Algeria?
No, not
Tunisia?
Tunisia.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. It's a very very beside us.
Yeah. Is it?
Very near us.
Yeah, it's right next door, huh?
Uh-huh.
We say right
Yes.
next door. Yeah, it's just so we could say it's just to the northwest of Libya is Tunisia. And is Tunisia similar to Libya, or is it very different culturally?
Um, of course, it's different. Tunisia is very small,
Yeah.
and uh, they don't have things like Libya. Every country is different,
Mm-hmm.
not the same.
Yes.
Tunisia have a beautiful place, and Libya also have a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't see what's the better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what makes it fun to go traveling is you get to go to see new places and beautiful places, nature or different cultural things. So it's pretty neat. So, how far away from the Mediterranean Sea do you live?
By car, I don't know, my 13 minutes.
Oh, that's close too. You live very close to the Mediterranean Sea.
Mm-hmm.
What city do you live in?
Tripoli.
Oh, Tripoli. Okay, and is that the capital?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
capital of Libya.
Yeah. So if you look here on this map, for example, you see Tripoli. It has the star there. That's the capital. And yeah, great.
And Benghazi, I think, or what else out there?
What else is on the map there?
Tunis.
Benghazi.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, Benghazi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Has anybody else in the country, sorry, anybody else in the class ever been to any part of Africa? So Libya is in North Africa. As you can see, Africa, everybody knows that Africa is a very large continent. Has anybody ever been to any other countries in Africa?
Yes.
Aisha, where?
Guinea.
Where?
On the west.
Okay, let's see. West.
Yeah,
So,
you have Guinea.
oh, Guinea. Okay, right here. Right
Yeah,
there.
I'm from there.
That's where you're from originally?
Yes,
And how is that where you were born and raised?
exactly.
How long did you live there?
Until my 20 birthday.
Until you were 20?
Yes,
Uh-huh. And did you go to Montreal to study or to live?
yes, yeah. It's
Okay.
been 7 years now.
Do you plan on going back or are you going to stay in Canada?
I will go back. I will go back soon.
Oh, okay. And
But not for staying, just visiting the rest of my family.
oh, who lives in Guinea? Your parents or grandparents or brothers or who lives there?
My aunt and uncle. I live with my parents in Montreal.
Oh, okay. You live with your parents, yeah. And when you go to visit, do you ever go to any of the neighboring countries like Senegal or Sierra Leone or any place?
Actually not. I never been on the area before.
Yeah. Okay, so when you go from Canada and you fly where do you fly? How do you get to Guinea?
Your first stop will be in Paris.
Okay.
And then after that, you will take a plane. Maybe you will stop at Nouakchott before you.
Mm-hmm.
It depends what company you choose, but you have to stop in Paris, and after that, you can go directly.
Uh-huh. How many hours does it take you to travel from Montreal to Guinea?
Oh, maybe one day.
One
If
whole
you leave
day?
like
Yeah.
If you leave like today, you will arrive tomorrow.
Uh-huh. And what is the native language? What did you grow up speaking?
French. We speak French. Well, we have other dialect,
Uh-huh.
but we have been a French colony, so we speak French.
Okay.
But we have our dialect.
So what is your dialect?
Francophone. Oh, sorry.
What is your dialect, Asia?
Yes.
What is it?
It's Pular.
Pular?
Pular.
Pular. Pular.
Yeah, Pearl.
Okay.
I will write it on the chat. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, write it on the chat. Cool. All right, yeah. Africa is so huge and so diverse. So you come from, that's Western Africa. Of course,
Yeah.
there's Southern Africa, Angola, Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, Mozambique, many places where there were French colonies. A lot. Aisha, were these other countries right around you also French colonies like Senegal, of course, and Côte d'Ivoire?
Yeah, Senegal, Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yeah.
And Mali.
Mali, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and what was it? You have many.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso, exactly.
Yeah.
And what country? You have many countries.
Yeah,
You've been
many.
a French colony.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Where should we go next? How about we go to... Well, I don't think we have any... But let's go to South America. And let's hear from Luis Antonio.
Okay, I'm here.
Hi. Okay, Brazil. That's the biggest country in South America.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about where you're from, Sao Paulo. How would you describe that, where you are on this map? What like north, south, east, west? Where's Sao Paulo?
São Paulo is in sudest region of my country.
Yep, the southeastern
southeastern of my
Yeah.
country.
Mm-hmm.
São
And
Paulo
it-
is my
Go ahead.
yes.
Sorry, go
Please.
ahead.
Sorry. São Paulo is very crowded. Too many
Yes.
people. São Paulo has a big, heavy traffic.
Traffic, yes.
Traffic of cars. The
Mm-hmm.
people walking very fast.
Mm.
And life in São Paulo is very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous?
Very dangerous.
Oh, how so? What is the danger?
How do you say, the criminal index, criminal statistics,
Yeah. Crime
Crime
statistics.
is very higher, very higher.
Okay. Is it crimes like people getting robbed, like people stealing things, or is it violent, or what kind of crimes?
Robber is
Uh-huh.
criminal about the life,
Yeah.
against life, criminal against our life.
Yeah. So
But there is very opportunity to work in this area.
sure. Yeah.
São Paulo has a large industrial spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think São Paulo city is the most rich city in Brazil.
Okay. Yeah. Lots of opportunities for people to work in Sao
Yes.
Paulo.
Work, to study. São Paulo has a great opportunity for young people
Uh-huh.
to work, to study, to progress in your life.
Yeah. So people probably come from other smaller towns in Brazil to Sao Paulo to look for work and study. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So, Luis Antonio, have you been to other parts of Brazil?
Another part I know,
Have you traveled to other parts?
yes.
Well,
For
like
example, everybody could see on the map Curitiba.
Curitiba, yeah, down there. Yeah.
Curitiba, a great city.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I heard.
Porto Alegre.
Uh-huh, down south, yeah.
Porto Alegre. Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah. that's a popular city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In the north,
Uh-huh.
we can see Salvador.
Uh-huh, right here. Yep. The north. Is that considered the northeast? Is that northeastern Brazil?
Northeast. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Recife is a great city, also.
Yeah.
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza, yeah. Fortaleza. What have you ever been to the Amazon?
Not yet. I went to SCA, but I don't go yet to Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. Do people in Brazil like to go to the Amazon jungle, or are they afraid of snakes?
I think of the people in Brazil like to travel to SCA, Canada, instead to travel around my country.
I see. Yeah.
The people in my country prefer to go
Yeah.
abroad.
Oh, they like to go to Florida?
Yes, I went there in 2011.
Where did you go to Disney World?
Yes, I went.
Yes.
And, I have opportunity to know New York City.
Oh, great. Uh-huh.
But I don't know Yes, Canada.
Yeah, Canada, yeah. So, has anybody else been to any other countries in South America? Argentina or Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay? Alejandro, where are you from? Hi, Alejandro.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm from Mexico.
Okay. We got 3 people from Mexico. And Leonardo, where were you from again? I forgot.
Mexico City.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. So we got 4 people from Mexico in this one class. Has anybody from Mexico ever been to South America? Leonardo, have you been to South America?
No, I never been there.
Nope, me neither. Okay, well you guys probably already know how to say all of
I have money.
yeah, you need
I
some money.
poor man.
Well, sometimes it can be very expensive to travel far away. Okay, well, let's go to Mexico now. I have to find a map. Okay, let's go to Mexico. All right, here's the link, so we can hear from you guys a little bit about where you live in. Okay, so Leonardo, you live in. Oops, I'm gonna try to make it bigger here. Is that bigger? There we go.
More or less in
Yeah. So, tell us where you live in Mexico. What area?
center.
Central? Right
Yes. More or less, yes.
here? Yeah.
North of Cuernavaca.
Oh, you live near Cuernavaca or in Cuernavaca?
No, near Cuernavaca. Where say Mexico.
Where it says Mexico. Yeah.
Mm,
Is that where the Mexico City is in right there?
yes, it's there.
Is Mexico City its own state, or what state is it a part of?
No, it's the capital.
The name is Distrito
Oops.
Federal.
Sorry, Alejandro. I heard some background noise, Alejandro, so I just muted you, but you can talk if you want to. Sorry. Okay, so it has its own.
31 states and Distrito Federal.
Oh, okay. So it's like in the United States, we have 50 states, but then we also have Washington, D.C., so it's similar to that.
Okay, yes.
Okay. And so Yada.
Here are the three
Yeah.
powers.
Okay.
You can say that.
Yeah.
Because this is the name by this reason.
Okay. So, Leonardo, have you ever been to any of the ruins outside of Mexico City? Like, isn't there Teotihuacan or something like that?
Yes, I have been there.
Yeah.
It's near to here.
Yeah. That I was there once. It's really cool. So if you go to Mexico, anybody goes, they have lots of awesome ruins there. So, Yada.
Yes.
What state do you live in? Or you live in the?
I live in Veracruz, at the Son of Gulf of Mexico.
Okay. Oh, over here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Leonardo, I'm gonna mute you for.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I muted Leonardo because I heard cars going by. So you live over in. So we would call that the southeastern part in the state of Veracruz. Do you live in Jalapa?
I live in Jalapa, and it's the capital of Veracruz, at the Son of Gulf.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Jalapa or in Veracruz, do you have any ruins from what would it be? Aztec or Mayan or?
No. At Veracruz, we have the north Son of ruins, is called Papantla.
Oh, can you write it in the Verbling chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So, are you very far from the ocean, or what is that? The Bahia de Campeche.
No. Yeah, that's so far from my city.
Oh. Like how
Campeche
many?
is
Campeche is
around
very far.
16 hours by bus, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, 2 by plane, but it's far.
Oh, that's pretty far, yeah. So, do you get very many tourists in Jalapa?
Tourists?
Yeah, like from other countries, tourists?
Yes, sure. Well, Jalapa is important because we have one of the principal university of the country.
Oh.
Universidad Veracruzana.
Oh, okay.
So Jalapa, we have intercambios, exchange with other countries, exchanges with other countries. It's common to see people from Canada, from United States, even Europe.
Yeah. Great. So, do you ever
Jalapa is a cultural city.
Oh, okay. Nice. What do you ever travel around to other states in Mexico?
Yes. Actually, I live in Cancun for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Nice.
In Quintana Roo. Yes. Yes. And I have been in Cuernavaca. I live for 1 year.
Yeah.
And I have visited Guadalajara.
Wow.
Acapulco. That's beautiful places.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, Acapulco is a pretty touristy place for people to go right here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very famous for.
Yeah, Cancun is also a very popular
Yeah,
place.
for its bay.
Cancun, I'll make it bigger. Cancun's over here.
Cancun, but it's very expensive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've been to Cancun before, and Merida. I've been over there.
In spring, the spring breakers come.
Oh, yeah. From the United States?
Oh, Merida is a beautiful city too. Okay.
Yeah. I think your microphone went out. Cancun, a lot of Americans go there for spring break. Oh, yeah, Samuel, the French go to Cancun too? Samuel?
Yes, I got some friends who made the spring break this year.
Oh, to Cancun?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, they live in Paris, but they go back on our island, so Guadeloupe, and then they jump to Mexico and Cancun.
They jump.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Aisha, I think a lot of Canadians also travel to Mexico, probably during the winter months, huh?
Yeah, mostly during the winter.
Yeah. Yeah. They're fleeing. They're getting away from the snow and the cold of the northern part. Yeah.
And Cancun is the best place. They always go to Cancun.
Yeah, Cancun. So nice. Well, Yada just dropped out. I think she might have lost her connection, but yeah, Cancun is pretty nice. Also, there's some nice ruins over there too in the area that I've been to. It's pretty nice. Adbil, have you been to other parts? Have you ever been to Cancun? Adbil?
No, I've never been in Cancun.
So you live up here in the northern part. Let's see. I see. Where is it?
Right there, the place.
Right here?
Hermosillo. Hermosillo.
Hermosillo. Okay, Hermosillo. Right underneath Arizona.
Yeah.
Is that your town, Hermosillo?
Yeah. Well, I born in Guaymas,
Okay, Guaymas, yeah.
just the south of Hermosillo, but I'm currently living in Hermosillo.
Oh, okay. Oh, so is there a ferry that goes across to Baja California from Guaymas?
Yeah, from Santa Rosalia to
Ah,
Guaymas, there's a ferry.
have you ever gone on that ferry?
Nope, no.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was wondering about that actually. So, so Adbil, do you ever go to the United States?
Yeah.
Where do you
Yeah.
go?
California and in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh,
Last year,
okay.
last year I lived for 6 months in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you studying there or working or what were you doing?
Yeah. Working, my company's right there.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Oh, okay. Cool. Are there lots of software engineers in Mexico these days?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have a lot of software engineers, and many companies used to hire engineers here in my city, Hermosillo.
In Hermosillo? Okay. How big is Hermosillo? How many people live there?
Well, it's not too big.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I have no idea about the amount, but it's not so big.
Okay. Like,
Mexico City is big.
yeah, it's really big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Alejandro, what part of Mexico do you live in?
Guanajuato State,
Oh, Guanajuato State. Okay, let me go to Guanajuato down
at
here.
center of
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah, right in here.
Yeah.
That's north of Mexico City. What's
Northwest.
Yes, northwest, right?
Northwest
Uh-huh.
from Mexico City. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what city do you live in?
I live in my city isn't there. My city is I'm living at this moment. I'm living in Salamanca.
Uh-huh.
Is between Irapuato and Celaya.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And isn't Guanajuato kind of like has a lot of agriculture, a lot of farms?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We have a lot of agriculture.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of farms, a lot of ranch
Ranches. Uh-huh.
ranches. A lot of people that works in that kind of places.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of products. For example, strawberries from
Yeah, strawberries.
Irapuato are very famous.
Yeah.
Strawberries.
Yeah.
Here in Salamanca, we have some. Um, I don't know how is in English the name. The rice
Rice.
and the beans.
Uh-huh. Rice and beans.
And we have that kind of stuff and we produce this kind of things and corn.
And corn.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of corn.
Yeah.
Do you know a small town called El Tecolote? Have you heard of that town?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. I have friends who live there.
It's near from here.
Uh-huh.
It's near from here, and it's a beautiful place too.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And here in Guanajuato, we don't have cities so bigger than Mexico City or another one, but we have León that is the biggest city of the state.
Oh, is San Miguel de Allende in Guanajuato?
Yes, it's.
Yeah.
I think that is. I don't remember where is San Miguel de Allende. I think that is at the north.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a popular place for Americans to go during the winter too. Yeah.
In the United States is very popular, San Miguel de Allende, and
Yeah.
it's a place a touristical place.
Tourist place, yeah.
A touristic place.
Yeah.
And it's so expensive too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh.
it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Aisha, I thought you meant the rice and beans with chocolate. I never heard of that before.
I'm dying. I love swan.
Yeah, strawberries with chocolate, much better. Yummy. Okay. All right, let's go. Hi, Jocelyn. You just joined us a little bit ago. Are you there? Jocelyn? Okay, Samuel, let's find Guadalupe.
Jocelyn is a ghost.
It's going to be difficult.
Oh, no, we found it. Here, in the Caribbean.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, where is it? Where is the closest island to Guadalupe?
The biggest is Dominican Republic.
Okay. I don't even see
But
it on this map.
the closest is Dominica.
Okay. So the Dominican, is it, oh, wait, it's not on this map. Hold on.
Yes.
Where? Whoops.
See, you got.
In your right.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
on
right
your
there.
right.
Yeah, in orange.
Dominica.
Yeah,
You see Dominica?
Yeah,
And
Dominica.
just to the north, Guadeloupe.
Uh-huh. And that's where you live, on that little island out there.
It's a place where I go back for my holidays.
Oh, but where do you live now?
In fact, I started my studies in Guadeloupe, and then I moved away to Paris.
Okay.
And about 1 year ago, I go back on my island.
Oh, okay.
And I think that next year, maybe I will go back to Paris.
Okay. But right now, you're in Guadeloupe.
Yes.
Okay. So how big is your island? How far across is it? If I was to get in a car and drive across it, how long would it take?
It's a very, very little island. I mean, wherever you are on the island, you are about in car to the sea about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So wherever you are on the island, you can go to the sea about 20 minutes.
Wow, and it looks like that right there?
Yes.
That's kind of like what we call paradise.
That's why I went back. And I leave Paris.
Yeah, you left Paris for paradise.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's difficult to leave an island like this and to go to a big city with big buildings and
traffic and noise.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And there are a lot of beautiful beaches.
Mm-hmm.
And we are a touristic island.
Yeah. A lot of tourists probably,
yes.
Huh? Yeah. So how do people who live there feel about the tourists? Is it like sometimes I live in a place that has a lot of tourists and we call it a mixed blessings, or a mixed blessing, because it's good for the economy and to have money, but then sometimes people, they're not so nice.
It's like you said, it's it's a big resource for the island.
Yes.
So before yes, there was a mixed blessing.
Yeah.
Because it was new, a lot of people all over the world. But now, since that it's a world source, it's accepted. Tourists are welcome on our island.
Okay. So you speak French, but is there another, like a native language, or is French just what you speak now?
Yes, so Guadeloupe is like other Caribbean island, a mixing of many culture.
Okay.
So our first language is French because we are a French territory.
Yes.
And we talk a local patois is named Creole. And Creole is largely spread in Caribbean island.
Yeah. Okay.
So officially, French is the official language, but Creole is largely spread.
Do you have mostly French tourists, or a lot of like Americans or Canadians, or like who comes to Guadeloupe?
Especially French,
and
largely European tourists.
European, okay.
So I think Italian, German, and just a little bit American.
Oh, just a little bit American, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is it expensive?
It depends on where you come from. From Paris, it can be. It depends also on the period.
Okay. The season.
Yes, the season. In winter.
Yes.
It will be more expensive than in the spring or on July and August.
Summer, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
But from Paris, it's not so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks nice. Do you ever have problems with like the hurricanes and things like that?
No, so many. No.
Wow, nice.
It's rare. It's very rare.
Nice. Okay, who wants to go to Guadeloupe? Aisha, you're going?
Yes, my bag is ready.
You're ready, all right. Looks like a great place to relax and have some fun. Similar to Cancun, probably, I bet. Does it? Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for sharing, everybody, about where you guys live and your countries and things like that. I'm always interested to know more about that and give you guys some opportunity to practice your English. You know, we have 9 people in the class in only 1 hour, so probably sometimes we could keep going and keep talking more and more, but our class time is over for this time, so we'll have more classes in the future. You guys can talk more and more, okay? Thanks for sharing, and thanks for coming to class, everybody. And hi, Man, you just joined us, but we're just finishing up, so come another time, okay? Thank you, guys. Good night.
Thank you, Lisa. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. You guys want to make sure everybody knows how to work your microphone. So looks like we're pretty good right now. There's no noise in the classroom. You can leave your microphone muted, and that way we won't hear any background noise. And then when it's your turn to talk, you just click on the icon. It's up above your Verbling window. It's also down below here in your picture, your video. So there's different places where you can turn it on and turn it off. If it's red, it's off and we can't hear you. Make sure you turn it on before you speak so we can hear. Okay, so my name is Lisa, and I live in Washington State in the United States. I forgot to get a map of the United States. I gotta go find one. But anyways, I'm one of the many Verbling teachers here. So as you can hear, my accent is American. I'm originally born and raised in California. So I have a little bit of a West Coast accent, perhaps. Very different than if I were to come from the South or the eastern part of the United States. Yeah, but I live in Washington State right now, which is on the West Coast. Okay, Adbil, how are you? Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Sure. My name is Adbil, and I'm from Mexico.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, north of the Mexico.
Northern part of Mexico. Okay. What state?
It's a state called Sonora.
Sonora. Okay. So it's kind of you have a lot of desert there, don't you? In Sonora?
Yeah, it's desert. We have border with Arizona and part of California.
Yeah. In Sonora, do you have like lots of canyons?
No.
Been busy?
Yeah, I've been very, very busy.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to enter to the Verbling.
Yeah. Yeah, I know life is pretty busy for a lot of people these days. I don't have time to take any Spanish classes. I want to take some Verbling Spanish classes, but I don't seem to find the time. So I hear Paulino or some other teachers now and then when I'm preparing for class, but it's hard to find the time. Well, welcome everybody. Looks like we're probably full, or maybe we have one more space, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 people, and if you want to join, just click on the join class button, and Yada's coming in and out, so hopefully you can get your connection to stay so we can have you in the class. So tonight I thought for something different. I thought it would be fun to look at some maps and just talk about different parts of the world. We can, maybe some of you don't know all the different countries' names in English. We can talk about that. We can also talk about traveling, whether we've been to some of these countries. Maybe we can also practice talking about things in their locations, where they are in relationship to other places. For example, where is Saudi Arabia in relationship to Iraq or Turkey or something like that. So we can practice how we talk about neighboring countries, north, south, east, west, things like that. Since this is an English speaking practice class, we get lots of different opportunities to learn new vocabulary or practice vocabulary that you already know. So first of all, I just want to introduce myself to everybody, and then I want you to introduce yourselves. You can do it quickly, your name and where you live, and then we'll get started.
I'm Libya.
Libya, okay, wonderful. Okay, let's see. Jeffrey, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Teacher, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And tell everybody where you're from.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeffrey. I'm from Indonesia.
Okay, and what time is it in Indonesia right now?
11:08 a.m.
A.m. in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay, great. And Leonardo, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine.
Good, thanks. And where are you from, Leonardo?
Mexico City.
Mexico City. Okay, great.
Yes, it's the same time, but by the afternoon.
Yeah.
11. Yes.
Wait, what time is it?
And 11.
11 o'clock. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The sometime the past.
Yeah.
Past by the afternoon. PM.
Right. Yeah. PM. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Samir, how are you doing? Whoops.
Yes, fine.
Okay, let's see. I skipped Luis. Sorry. Let me go back to Luis. Antonio, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Tell everybody where you're from.
My name is Luis Antonio. I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo City, in São Paulo State.
Wow. Great. Samir, how are you doing?
You skip another one?
No, you're next, Samuel.
Okay, sorry. So
yeah, no
I'm
problem.
Samuel. I live in Guadeloupe, a French Caribbean island. Yes.
Where is Guadeloupe?
Guadeloupe is next.
Is that Adbil?
No, not too
Oh,
much.
okay. I was just in Utah, in the desert of Utah, and there were a lot. We went down a river called the San Juan River, part of the Colorado River, and we went through a lot of canyons, but I don't know if it's like that all the way down through Mexico, because it's like that in Utah and Arizona, of course, the Grand Canyon. But I heard that in Mexico there's some pretty big canyons too, but maybe not Sonora. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
And Aisha, how about you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, my name is Aisha. I'm from Montreal.
Okay, Aisha from Canada, Montreal. All right, good. Okay, and we have Haneen. Hi, Haneen.
Hi.
How are you doing?
How are you? I'm fine. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's 9 o'clock my time, so I'm kind of starting to wind down my day. We say I'm winding down. After I teach this class, I'll probably check Facebook and then go to bed. What time is it where you are?
The time is, let me see, it's 5 a.m.
Oh, man. You guys get up early.
No, I didn't sleep.
You didn't go to bed yet?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, yes. Aisha, compared to Haneen, I go to sleep very early. But Haneen, you probably don't have kids, right?
No, I'm not married.
No, so you have a more free life. Okay. So, Haneen, remind us, what country are you in?
I'm from...
Hi, everybody. This is Lisa, and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour, we're going to be having an English speaking class. And for tonight, I thought we would go around the globe and talk about some traveling and countries and the different names of countries in English, and just be able to describe locations of places and things like that. And maybe if people have been to other countries, we can talk about that too. So we have a little bit of a topic, which is geography and travel and maps, and we can go from there. So we'll see who shows up. Hi there, Aisha. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm doing well, thank you. And I just want to remind everybody that if you do have a Verbling premium membership and you have a reservation, you can get the reservation now by clicking on the blue button. And then if you do not have a reservation, you can wait until the first 2 minutes, and if there's still room in the class, then you will be able to click on the green join class button, and then at that time we will fill up our Google Hangouts, hopefully, and we'll have everybody in the class and we can get started. So hi there, Samuel. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
Hi. Great. So is it Samuel or Samuel?
I prefer the English version.
Okay, Samuel.
Yes.
Sam or Stammy. Okay, great. My brother's son, so my nephew, is named Samuel. So,
okay.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. Welcome. And Abdil, how are you doing? Adbil. Sorry.
Hi, I'm doing great.
Great. Wonderful. Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah,